Okay, so I wanted to touch on something that actually goes pretty far back with me. I know a lot of you suffer hell with self-hatred and whatnot, so get ready to listen to just another person who knows his story and makes a taboo video on it. If you're not currently in any self-crisis with hating yourself, you may learn a little bit here so you can better understand maybe someone in your life who relates to this. Okay, so I know every single one of you have heard the "you are worth it" speech enough times to have lost count, so I'm going to go in depth on it and educate you on why and how this is actually true. You may have seen from a few videos, I have these damn little scars here. Well, little is a bit of an understatement, but they are there. The rest of them are just faded enough not to be very visible in this light, but yes, they go up and down both my arms. Also, most of them weren't really from being so absolutely demolished that I needed somebody to comfort. They were more like punishment. I had the most extreme self-hatred. Like, I was absolutely disgusted by anything that had anything to do with me. Some of you may relate. Anytime I made the smallest and most insignificant mistake, or what I labeled as a mistake, like slipping up on guitar, I would be so filled to the top with absolute rage and disgust on the most insignificant things that I would never look down on another person for. So if like scratching didn't feel enough to justice my mistake, I did this. For those of you who like never really went through this or understand, the thoughts going through somebody with self-hatred's head aren't like, wow, I seriously can't do this. They more resemble, wow, I seriously can't even do this. They're just a little bit different but mean two completely different things. So that's the thing I wanted to get on here. Some things I've discovered and experienced with self-hatred. As you've all heard hundreds of times, yes, it is all in your head. Even if some childish asshole pointed it out at once, they still don't hate it. They just brought it up so you'd be unhappy again. You're the one who sees everything about you. You know yourself better than anybody else. You twist these things into being the most horrible traits you have because you feel it's justifiable and real, when realistically, it's not that bad. It's your own thoughts making everything suck because that's just what you think on instinct now. Somebody says something you know really isn't a big deal, but it still hits you like a train because you see this thing is bad and you're tired of feeling like there's every bad thing in you. So this new thing comes in and it just feels like another huge horrible thing about you. When it's not. It's just fine. It's just now a natural habit to assume that if you existed outside of yourself, you would absolutely hate that person, which isn't actually true at all. Because you'd see them just as any outside person would see you, not nearly as in-depth as you see yourself. So this is what I want you to do. Justify your hatred towards yourself. For real, don't be irrational, because we both know when you're being irrational. When you see something in or on yourself that you don't like or hate, imagine it on another person. Apply this trait to your best friend or the closest person to you. Now, does this thing make you absolutely disgusted by them now? Probably not. Obviously, thinking this way takes practice and an actual want to get better in it, so you have to actually think this way. As weird and completely wrong as it feels, just give it a little time, and you'll start to find yourself more confident as an existing person on this planet. But you have to actually do it for real. No more feeling comfortable hating yourself, even though it's all you know. You gotta really step out of that and think of yourself better, no matter that you really don't think it's truthful. So yeah, practice that. Really do. Take this thing, apply it to your best friend or someone close to you, and be okay with it. Give it some time to sink in, and you'll find yourself a little better each time. Now, obviously I still have remnants of irrationality and hatred towards myself, but now that I know how to go about it, and actually want to go about it instead of wallowing in it, I can kick it easily. Like I said, it takes a little practice to sink in, but it'll then become your natural way of thinking, and it feels absolutely amazing. A little uncomfortable first because it's so weird to think about, but it's worth it. So, do that. Show me. And as always, you'll probably forget everything I've just said by the next couple days, so it's all gonna be down to you to carry this out. So, please, make the right choice. I love you. Whether you think I should or not. Good luck. And keep practicing this way of thinking every single time, even when you really do not want to. I'll see you guys later. Don't let me down, or yourselves. I love you.